Welcome back. Now you are ready to begin the pre-K registration process. There are 6 ways that students can qualify for pre-kindergarten. Number 1, unable to speak or comprehend the English language. Number 2, if the child is homeless. Number 3, if the child is a child of an active duty member of the Armed Forces of the United States, or if the child is a child of a member of the Armed Forces of the United States who is injured or killed while serving on active duty, or if the child has ever been in the conservatorship of the Department of Family and Protective Services. Or if the child is educationally disadvantaged, which means they qualify for free or reduced lunch. Let's take a closer look at the pre-K qualifiers and the necessary documentation for each. If the parent enters a language other than English on the home language survey, the child should take the English pre-loss test. If the student scores less than 76 on the English test, the student will qualify as an English language learner. If the student scores less than 76 on the English test, the student will qualify as an English language learner. Students that have Spanish marked on the home language survey should also be tested in Spanish. Please remember that any child identified as an English language learner through the testing process must also have a completed pre-K application, and that application needs to be processed immediately and entered into the district's LEP file. New for this year, the pre-loss test and the LPAC meeting must be completed as soon as possible following registration so the child is entered into the district LEP file. Do not wait until the 20th day of school. Please process these immediately. Number 2, qualifying as a homeless student. If the child's parents say they are homeless, write "Approved Homeless" in the box at the top of the pre-kindergarten application. Allow school personnel in your office to connect the family with Project Help. This department will then help to complete the registration process for the pre-K student. Number 3, children qualifying as a military dependent. First, ask the parent for their military ID card or a copy of their military orders. Look at the ID card and make sure that it's current and not expired. Do not make a copy of the military ID card. Rather, make a note on the pre-K application that you saw the card and that it's current. Sign your name to the statement. The step-parent service would also qualify the child. If a parent is deceased, the family will present a copy of the death certificate indicating the service member died while serving on active duty. Check the box "Military" at the top of the application. Write your name, date, and the school in the appropriate spaces on the application. Number 5, qualifying as a foster child. Ask the parent for the form from the Department of Family and Protective Services, which documents the child's eligibility for foster care. If the child has ever been in foster care, they will have a letter from DFPS. Children who are adopted may or may not qualify by this criteria. They must have a letter from DFPS to qualify. Mark the box "Foster Child" at the top of the pre-kindergarten application. Date and sign the application in the appropriate spaces. Be sure the application has your school name on it as well. Number 6, qualifying by income. A copy of proof for all income coming into the household must be attached to the pre-K application. A household is everyone living in the house unless they are paying rent and living as a separate household under the same roof. The next module will cover the important details of qualifying students by income.